Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anil Zakin and we're back with another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to 3D track text onto your videos in Adobe After Effects. It's very easy. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I also have some good news. I finally made an intro for my YouTube videos. So yeah, before we hop into Adobe After Effects, let's watch that intro. Okay, so now that we're in Adobe After Effects, we're gonna be in this page on the home page. We're gonna want to hit new project, and yeah, just create a new project. This will be your main page in After Effects in your new project. What we're gonna do next is double click here to import our video. So I have the video right here, and if you want to follow along with me, I'll put this video in the description so you can download it and just follow along with me. Now that we have it selected, we could click on it and drag it to right here to the composition tool, which will create a new composition, which is right here. Yeah, next we're gonna want to come here and fit up the 100, fit it to the screen, and now we're gonna want to just find a nice place where we want to start our video, because I think it's too long like this. So I'll just start my video around 5 seconds right here, and then you can just drag it right there, like that, and then let's see where in the video. Just come forward a little bit. That's a bit too much. Maybe something like right there, even a bit more. Right there seems good. 9 seconds. Crop it to right there. Go forward, and then we could also select this and close it so it matches with that. You could zoom in just to make it perfect. Same thing with this. Then we can right click right here and trim comp to work area, which will just make your timeline like better to work with. Now we're gonna want the beginning of the video, and we're gonna want to come over here to the effects and presets. And if you don't have that here, you can come up here to window and effects and presets right here. Then come right here and let's write 3D camera tracker right there. Click on it and drag it onto your timeline, onto the layer right there. Add it, and that will start analyzing our background. It's about to end. Let's give it a few more seconds, 95%, and it's done. So we'll say solving camera right here. So let that load. And now we're gonna see we have all these dots right here. And if you go in between those dots, you have that kind of like a target symbol. What we want is to go through all of these to find a flat one, so the text is facing up. So I'd say that's really close. You want it to be a bit flat. It's not good. It's not good. That's also pretty close. That's good right there. That's facing up. You're gonna want to click on it and then right click and create text in camera. That will create your text, which is right there. What we can do next is rotate it. So click on your text right here and come right here to the rotate tool, and we can you want to rotate it on the x-axis, so come right here to the x and just bring it up. I'll see something right there, and then on the z, on the y, and move it somewhere like that, and then on the z as well. Right there. Now we're going to come back here to the selection tool and move it up on the y. Let's move it up and maybe right there, and then come back to the rotate tool and just rotate it on the oops, I have to make sure if that's selected, rotate it on the z axis. It's not perfect, but it's okay for this video. Next we're going to want to come right here to the text tool and just click next to that T, and you can change your text to whatever you want. Just come right here, change your text to whatever you want. I'm going to change it to just say subscribe. Subscribe for more. Took a while, I don't know why. Okay, come back here to this, and we can move it on the x-axis a little bit. Should move it on the x. Oh, should move it on the x-axis. Somewhere like this. You can come back to the T right here and click right there, and make sure you have everything selected. So I can't select everything. Just move it a little bit more. And now click on it right here. Select your everything, and we can bring it down a bit so it's not that big. So I'm gonna go with 170. It's pretty fine. Come back here, let's move it on the X, so it's just in the middle, and maybe move it on the Y up a little bit, something like that. And then come back to the rotate, because you see it's kind of curved, and just make it the best you can. There we go. Okay, that's good. If you zoomed in, max and come right here. All right, now we're gonna wanna, well, come back here, and if you press, by the way, what we want to do is come over here where it says full, and you can put that down to quarter, which will take your resolution down, which will let you work faster, and it won't lag as much or delay. So if you hit play, you could see that kind of did our job already. You can see it's already 3D and it looks pretty good. Looks nice. But if you want to keep it like this, you can, but I am gonna work with it a bit more, and I'm gonna want to make this text go behind this mountain right here. So to do that, we are gonna want to select our footage right here and duplicate it and move it above the text right there, and that didn't delete it, don't worry. Come to a frame where you could see the mountain right here in the bottom right, so we can start seeing it right about there, and then we can double click on this and come over here to the rotor brush tool, and you'll have this green dot. You could just draw the shape of the mountain. Just gonna zoom in a bit, draw the shape of the mountain. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you go out, you can hit Alt, and then you'll have a red one to delete, just make the shape. That's okay. And now let's move 10 frames forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then do the same thing. Draw the shape here a little bit too. And then 10 frames forward again. Yes, again, that was wrong. I think I went a few more up. Okay, let me just fix this right here. And then 10 frames forward again. And then just keep on drawing your shape of the mountain right here. Just draw. And select this right here too. And that. Then Alt on the keyboard again to just fix it. Right there. And then 10 frames forward one more time. And then just make the shape again. Just keep on drawing it. Select this right there too. And 10 frame forward. Alright. That's enough right there. I just want to select that right there too. Okay. Now we're going to want to hit freeze right here. And that will just like render our project. You can see it's rendering. I did this pretty quick. That's why it's not going to be perfect. I just didn't want our video to be too long, so I did it pretty quick. Of course, you could go and make it way shorter or way like I work on it better, sorry, and make it more perfect. But that's good enough for me. Next, I'm gonna wanna select. All right, no, that's enough. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so if you come up here to where it says the composition area of video. You can click on it and you can fit it to make sure it fits the screen, and then you won't see your text until somewhere right here, because it just plays like somewhere right here. So what we're gonna want to do is see wherever it comes in. Let's say it comes in somewhere right there. I'll trim my clip to right there, and now the video will be there the whole time, and then it'll blink a little bit. You can fix that, or what you can do is just select this video and move it forward. But as you can see, it does that. So let's just keep it like this for now. We'll fix it when we won't see when we animate. Hit the play on your keyboard, and you can see that our text is behind our object, behind the mountain. If you come forward, you can see, yeah, there's still a bit of issues like right there. The M goes and the R, but it's good enough for me. Everything's gonna be going fast. You won't see it. Right there is fine. Looks pretty cool. Next, what I'm gonna want to do is we can play with our text a little bit to make it cool. So let's click on your text right here and Command D if you're on your Mac to duplicate it, or you can come up here to the edit and duplicate, and then we can press P with that selected and maybe move it forward a little bit, like right there. Sorry about that. And move it forward a little bit, and then we can come right here and toggle this around so we have a stroke, and maybe move it to the right a little bit. There, if you come and turn this on to full again, you can see we have that kind of like 3D, which makes it look very cool. Maybe a little bit more left. Just play with it, do whatever you want. You can duplicate your text again and just do whatever you want. Just play with it until you get whatever you like. In my opinion, I just want to keep it like this. But yeah, you play it. Oh, make sure you cut a quarter. If you play it, as you can see, it looks pretty cool, except for that glitch right there. So to fix that, it's not to fix it, but what I really like doing is animating this text so it just pops out. So we can maybe drag this up a bit more. Okay. So we can move it back to where it was actually. And now if we hit the let's see, okay, this still does that. Okay. So with our text selected, both of them, we're gonna animate it right now. So let's do that. We're gonna hit P on our keyboard, and we're gonna want it to go, maybe just pop out. So come right here and just move it in a little bit. Just move it on all the way wherever you think it's good. Just gonna, oops, make sure you, what's that? I wanna just come here, maybe change this to a 12. Even more. I'll go to 20. I'll go 22. So I'll just delete it, and 22. That's small enough. Maybe even more actually. Just move it. You know what? Just do 30. It doesn't really matter. I just want it to be very small. And then when you have it right there, you can come to the stopwatch right here and turn that on. And now we have sort of that effect. Right here where it turns off, or maybe a bit more forward. Yeah, go a frame forward. Let's bring it all the way back up. So going down or up. Alright, just bring it all the way back up. You can just go here. And let's make a 0. Okay, that's way too much. Just keep on going. Turn this back to 10. Alright, now from here will be way easier. Maybe turn it back to 5. Alright, looks good. So as you can see, we have animated it. So we're gonna wanna come here to right there, and with the text selected, just crop it to right there where that starts. Now if we hit play and watch the video, it animates. It looks really cool. Well, I like it, but I think it shoots out way too fast and it doesn't the best. So we could select for keyframes, select one, and then shift select other three, and then on one of the keyframes, right click, go to keyframe assistant, easy ease, and then we could come right here to the graph editor, select it, right click, and edit speed graph. Now we can select this and we can just animate the speed. So I want it to end really slow, so I'm just going to push this all the way, and I want it to start maybe a bit so too. So right there. Now if we watch it, wait, hit play, see how it ends way slower. And so I'm just gonna maybe even slower. Right there, that looks good. We could turn that off, and we can hit U on our keyboard, and then hit T to open the opacity, and you could select our original text and maybe put it down to 75 or even more. Let's go to 65, which will blend better with the colors because it's all foggy and stuff will blend way better, and maybe change this also to 75. If we hit full right here, you can see what it looks like. I'd go with 100. Yeah, and hit P on our keyboard again and just move it to the right. You can watch it. Every time, let me just turn this off, go to recorder. You can watch it, and as you see, it animates, and then we also have our stroke coming up and going back, which I really like. If you don't like it, you can just select this this keyframe and delete it, and then just keep it how it was at the beginning. I think it's pretty cool, so I'm just gonna leave it. And yeah, that's basically it. Just toggle this off right here to them. That's it, guys. I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need help with exporting, you can just come up here to File, or actually go to Composition, add it to Adobe Media Encoder, and then it'll open up the Adobe Media Encoder, and you can just hit the play button right there to export it, and then you have it in your desktop. But that's basically it. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.